And here we have the infamous Philco Predicta. This one was quite ill. The CRT was dead, and the high voltage transformer was not burnt up yet, but on its way. So what we had to do here is replace the CRT, and I had to use a replacement that had a higher filament voltage of 6.3 volts, a 21 FDP4. So we had to make modifications for that. The high voltage transformer, I just did a Shango and melted the wax off it and recoated it with Corona dope, and that fixed it. Then it had very little horizontal drive, and that took a while to figure out even after recapping it, and that ended up being a bad socket. Replaced the doubler, a few more caps, did a lot of cleaning up on the chassis here, a lot of old work that was not so good. And right now what we're doing is monitoring the voltage to the CRT. Philco said that when you replace the CRT with one that has a higher filament voltage, you're supposed to jump out the resistor here. You're supposed to jump out the 8 ohm one, the 8 ohm section of this 3-section resistor. I didn't do that. I reduced it down to 7 ohms, and what that did was give me 5.9 volts on the filament. I'm going to reduce it down a little more. We'll just keep experimenting with it until we get where we need to be here. So considering that this set was designed to sell and it was not really designed for quality as far as the chassis goes, this one doesn't look too bad. Most people know the story about these, that this set was one of the last gasps of Philco to try to compete with RCA and Zenith. RCA made beautiful products like this in 1958. It would be this CTC7. Zenith built battleships. That's a 1959 Zenith set. This set here is from 1959, this Predicta, and Philco was having a hard time holding on, and they wanted to just try something different, and it failed. It was very unreliable, and it was kind of, in my opinion, ghastly looking, but some people liked it. If you want to see it run, it will be at the Vintage Radio and Communications Museum of Connecticut very soon, on display and ready for your approval. Kirk out.